And this is Mantis Sports Media presentation. We are getting a little bit of an earlier start than anticipated, so we'll try to be working on getting things all ready and set up here as they're trying to get everything all lined up here. Right now, the score is 4-0. Greenup County here is in on top, as this is going to be a best out of 3. 2 out of 3 will win it. Just bear with us here just momentarily. And teams are going to their bench, and they're going to try to get everything all figured out here. So we'll take a brief break as they are on the sidelines right now. You are watching Mantis Sports Media and middle school volleyball.
Broken screen, battery not lasting as long as it used to, broken charging port? Don't just live with it or get an expensive upgrade. Make it like new at Johnny's Gadget Repair. Whether it's an iPhone, iPad, Samsung, or any other major brand, we are here for all of your repair needs. Visit us at our new home at 115 Mill Street in Olive Hill, Kentucky, or call us at 606-316-6223, or check out our Facebook page or visit us online.
If you have ever been in an auto accident, it can be a very stressful and confusing time. So let Justin Criswell help you through the process to get what you deserve. The Criswell Law Office is here for all of your legal needs. Contact us at 606-474-0029 or visit our office at 142 East Main Street in Grayson, Kentucky, or online at criswell.attorney. And remember that all will be well with Justin Criswell.
Since 1979, James Hardware has proudly served the community of Olive Hill to supply all of your home improvement needs. From paint to tools to hardware to lumber and plumbing supplies, James Hardware has you covered. Be sure to check out their wide selection of case knives, and they are also your authorized steel dealer. James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-2692 or online at james.doitbest.com.
To look your best or to pamper yourself, go to Kate's Upkeep Aesthetics and Spa, now offering permanent makeup, lash extensions, teeth whitening, and coming soon, Botox and filler, personalized vitamin infusion, and body sculpting. And because style begins at birth, go to Novella's Children's Boutique and Gift Shop to get the best in trendy and comfortable clothing for the newest generation. Sizes newborn to 11-12. And be sure to visit the gift shop featuring antiques, new items, and local artist creations. Visit Novella's Boutique and Kate's Upkeep at 333 Warrior Drive in Olive Hill, Kentucky, straight across from the West Carter Middle School gym. And back here at West Carter Middle School, where they've got things situated up here, and it is 5-0 Greenup County here on top in the B game. There will be 2 games tonight. There'll be the B game, and then also there will be the A game following this one. So Greenup County is serving. And that's going to be a point, Greenup County, as that one falls in, and it is now 6-0 Greenup County here on top early in the first game. And that one's going to be hit out of bounds, and so that'll be Greenup County point, 7-0 to start out the first game here of the season. As West Carter will be fielding a B team and A team. Usually your B team is your 6th graders and some 7th graders, possibly some 8th graders if it's their very first year. But right now it looks like it's going to be our 6th and 7th graders, especially first-year players as well. So there's the serve by Greenup. And it's going to be set up and out of bounds, and so that will be Greenup County point once again, and so it is 8-0 here in the first game, or in the first set of the first match.
Low serve, and that's going to be in there for an ace for Greenup County. 9-0 is your score here. There's the serve once again by Greenup County. That's going to be bumped up by Wes Carter, sent to the front row, but not be able to be handled. And so that'll be another ace there for, or excuse me, not an ace for Greenup County, but a point for Greenup. Serve once again. And so that one once again hit there. Of course, early season jitters does happen especially with players that have not played so far this season or in their career, because actually Wes Carter is trying to get some earlier youth volleyball going on here, as well as the Cosmic Center. And so usually it takes these girls just a little bit of time to get the hang of it. And so that is going to be there, and it's going to be an antenna violation. And so that point will go toward Wes Carter on the antenna violation. So it will be Wes Carter's serve. And as we have number 9 getting ready to serve now here for Wes Carter. And bumped over by Greenup. And so playing a little bit of back and forth, then one-handed hit there by Wes Carter, and that is going to give the ball there back to Greenup County as they lead 12-1 here in the first set. As we get a substitution, number 22 coming in for Greenup County, replacing out 33. And so a little pause in the action here as they try to get a few things figured out here. And thank you, Julie Perry, for those stars being sent out tonight. Definitely appreciate that. And yes, this is Beverly Barker's return back to coaching once again. Of course, Beverly Barker, the first ever coach of the Wes Carter volleyball team, and hung it up several years ago. And then after a series of different coaches and everything, she eventually took the position back at Wes Carter once again, and did pick up some 62nd district championships and some good runs in the regional tournament. And of course then retired from there. That's when Coach Christy Tackett took over, and she led the Lady Comets, picked up some huge wins herself. And then of course now back here in the middle school level, Coach Barker is hanging up her retirement shoes once again and putting on the volleyball shoes and heading back out here on the court. Of course, definitely during this time period, especially in B games, it is a good time for these girls to learn the proper procedures of volleyball as well. As with many things, it is expected that you come in and you substitute in a certain particular way. And so early on this season, we probably will be seeing several of these teams struggling with that just a little bit as well. So number 10 going ready to serve here for Greenup County. High serve, gets it barely across the net, and that's going to be an ace there for Greenup County. So 13-1 is your score here. Nice high serve again. That's going to be bumped up by Wes Carter. Hits the ceiling and falls right down, and so that will be a point once again for Greenup County. So 14-1 here early on in the first set. Of course, these games, as we mentioned, they're best 2 out of 3. And typically they play, I believe, until 21, win by 2 in all these games. And, of course, the official calling for just a little bit too early of a serve, but easily remedied there as she gets back in behind the line, and that's going to be hit over by Wes Carter, and that's going to be off the Greenup County defense, and so that is going to be a point for Wes Carter, and it is now 14-2 your score, with now number 20 for Wes Carter getting ready to serve. So substitution for Greenup County, 15 comes in for number 10. Of course, do apologize. With middle school, don't have too many rosters and everything else going on there. And that one's hit down, and so that will be a service violation, and the point will go to Greenup County as well as the serve. So Greenup County on the serve now, leading 15-2. High serve once again, and that one's going to fall in there for Greenup County. 16-2 is your score. Of course, Greenup County this year actually having to combine several of their schools, because in the past you would have several schools participating more inside of the 16th region. And a little bit of back and forth action. Good volley now as Wes Carter tries to get it back over, but fails to do that, and it is now 17-2. Of course, Greenup County combining in with McKell and a few other schools within the Greenup County School District to have one unified Greenup County volleyball team. And so Wes Carter trying to get that up, and that is going to be fourth contact by the Lady Comets. And so now it's going to be 18-2. Greenup County here on top. Of course, the West Carter Middle School team has had its fair share of coaching changes as well. As that one's going to go out of bounds here and be Greenup County point, 19-2. And that one's going to be in there once again for an ace. So this is going to be set point here for Greenup County. And that's going to drop in there as well. And so at the end of the first game, Greenup County picks up a win, and so they lead right now 1-0 over top of the West Carter Lady Comets. And so we'll be back here momentarily here on the Mantis Sports Media Network.
If you have ever been in an auto accident, it can be a very stressful and confusing time. So let Justin Criswell help you through the process to get what you deserve. The Criswell Law Office is here for all of your legal needs. Contact us at 606-474-0029 or visit our office at 142 East Main Street in Grayson, Kentucky, or online at criswell.attorney. And remember that all will be well with Justin Criswell.
Since 1979, James Hardware has proudly served the community of Olive Hill to supply all of your home improvement needs. From paint to tools to hardware to lumber and plumbing supplies, James Hardware has you covered. Be sure to check out their wide selection of case knives, and they are also your authorized steel dealer. James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-2692 or online at james.doitbest.com. And back here at West Carter once again, and do apologize for the little bit of a mix-up there with the advertising, trying to get a few things going on, and sometimes when you have too many irons on the fire there, we get things as well. So we got about a minute before we get back to playing, so we'll take another brief commercial break and be back here momentarily here on the Mantis Sports Media Network.
In the upcoming election, vote Eric Ross for Carter County Sheriff. Eric is an experienced police officer and a dedicated family man. With a 10-point plan, he will work to unite Carter County, increase community involvement, and improve the function and availability of the Sheriff's Department. With your support, we can make Carter County stronger together and a better place to live. Vote for Eric Ross for Carter County Sheriff. Paid for by candidate. When you go to the polls in the next election, vote for Ross.
And as we said, do apologize for the technical issues that we had. Had a little bit of a software crash here. Of course, probably rushing around just a little bit, trying to do too much things out there all at once. And so let's get things rolling back up here again. As we will try to get the scoreboard back up here and everything else rolling on. Do apologize for the error on that we have had. And so it's Greenup County Volleyball at the time period, and they are now serving. And Wes Carter gets it up and pushes it over, and that's going to go into the net. And so that'll be Greenup County point, and it'll be 9-2 is your score. And that one's going to sail out of bounds. Point will go to the Lady Comets. And this is Mantis Sports Media in our coverage here of middle school volleyball as we try to get things rolling on here. So 9-2 your score as that one sails out of bounds, and it'll be 10-3 is the score. I'll try to get this updated here. Okay, there we go. Greenup County has won the first set, and we got a substitution now coming in. 5 coming in for 7 for Greenup County. And another substitution as well, and we're going to get a timeout here, so we'll take a brief commercial break and be back here momentarily here on the Mantis Sports Media Network.
Look your best or to pamper yourself, go to Kate's Upkeep Aesthetics and Spa, now offering permanent makeup, lash extensions, teeth whitening, and coming soon, Botox and filler, personalized vitamin infusion, and body sculpting. And because style begins at birth, go to Novella's Children's Boutique and Gift Shop to get the best in trendy and comfortable clothing for the newest generation. Sizes newborn to 11-12. And be sure to visit the gift shop featuring antiques, new items, and local artist creations. Visit Novella's Boutique and Kate's Upkeep at 333 Warrior Drive in Olive Hill, Kentucky, straight across from the West Carter Middle School gym.
For the best in tanning technology, head to Beach Buns Tanning in Moorhead and Mount Sterling, Kentucky. We have the tanning options that you want and the lotions that you need to keep that summer glow all year long. And stay tuned to the Drive-In's Facebook page for a huge announcement about the return of your favorite burgers, sliders, fries, and drinks. Beach Buns Tanning and the Drive-In are proud supporters of local high school sports. And back here at West Middle School again, after the timeout, Wes Carter will have one more remaining. Greenup County still has both of theirs. And, of course, if you're wondering about the servers standing in front of the rear line, of course, in the B games, since this is a lot of times their first experience in playing, they are allowed to serve up to the free-throw line, as long as it is an underhand serve. And so there goes the Wes Carter, able to get that one over, and that one hits into the net for Greenup County. And so Wes Carter's going to pick up the point, and it should be 10-4 at the moment. And so a little issue here with the scoreboard here at the middle school. And did get a confirmation it is 11-4 is the score here. Of course, a technical issue with the scoreboard at the moment. And while they work on this, we'll take a brief commercial break and be back here momentarily here on the Mantis Sports Media Network.
As time goes by, don't forget to capture the moments that will create memories that will last a lifetime with Eastern Link Photography. No matter the occasion, we have you covered. If you need family portraits, engagement photos, prom pictures, senior photos, sports photos, baby pictures, and wedding photos, we are ready to work for you. You can find us online on Facebook or contact us at 606-286-0991 or at easternlinkphotography@yahoo.com to schedule a photo session. Broken screen, battery not lasting as long as it used to.
Okay, and we'll get that commercial break in here in a little bit as we are now back here at West Carter where it's 11-4 on the scoreboard at the moment, and that one's going to sail out of bounds, and so that will be point Greenup County. Of course, had a chance to talk to Coach Barker just a little bit during our downtime as well, and she did confirm that a lot of these players that's out here on the court tonight, this is their first ever game. And so definitely your expectations change here at the middle school level. And, of course, that serve was before the whistle. In volleyball, you must wait till you are invited to serve. And so down official confirming that. And serve now here by Greenup County. Nice low serve. That's going to be in there for an ace. 13-4 is your score. Nice low serve again. That one's going to be in the net, and so that will be West Carter point, and is now 13-5. So West Carter number 34 will be serving now here for the Lady Comets. Gets that one over the net, hit back and out of bounds, and so that will be point for West Carter. Of course, the first game score was 21-2, I believe, and so West Carter starting to get into a little bit more of a rhythm here in the second set. As that one sails underneath the net for a service violation, and so that will be point for Greenup County. Number 22 going to be serving now here for Greenup County. As there's the serve. West Carter able to get the first hit, and that one's going to go over the net. Greenup County volleys it back. West Carter tried to save it and hits it back in bounds, but not able to be recovered. And so now that is going to be 15-6 as your score here. Of course, Robin Butler and Veronica Flannery coaching here the B team. And that's a good hit over by West Carter as line violation there by Greenup County. We'll give West Carter the ball as if you are on, you have to kind of stay on your own side of your court. And as you notice, the middle front there stepped 1 foot over across the line completely. And so that caused a violation, and West Carter to pick up their 7th point. And, of course, conversation now with the Greenup County front line, that way so they can understand what the call was. As, of course, part of the officiating crew here is part of their duties tonight is also to teach, that way so that these girls can get a good foundation. As Greenup County hits that one out of bounds, and so West Carter starting to come back just a little bit as it is 15-8, your score. Serve over the net, volley back by Greenup County. And that one just clears the net, and so that'll be a point West Carter as that goes down in on the Greenup County side. 15-9 your score. And that is going to be an ace for West Carter. First time in double digits this season for the Lady Comets. So 15-10 is your score. West Carter with the serve over. Returned back by Greenup County. West Carter gets the volley and gets it back over. Now Greenup County pushes it right across the net. And West Carter lets that one hit the floor. And so Greenup County stops the West Carter run here. As it is now 16-10, Greenup County here on top. Seven for 5 checking in, and another substitution now in for Greenup County as number 32 going to be checking in here for 44. And do apologize, do not have the names rosters just yet. We'll try to get that as the season progresses here. As looking at next week, we do have some baseball and softball getting ready to get started up here in the Bluegrass as well, as this week is finishing up the 16th Region Boys Basketball Tournament at Morehead State University. And then, of course, it's also going to be State Tournament Week as well. And got a roster here, so we'll get that adjusted there. As service violation there. Or not really a violation, but serving before. Actually, they're checking a look at the serving rotation. So out of rotation by Greenup County results in a loss of points, so that will take it down to 16, and West Carter will get bumped up to 11. So it looks like it's going to be number 9 here, Charlie Clay. Back to serve now for the Lady Comets. As Clay's serve goes over, returned back by Greenup County, and that one's going to be popped up by West Carter, but not returned over. So that is going to be Greenup County's 17th point. As number 36. Thank you. We got rosters there. Now we can match names. I tell you, it's one of those things. If I about forget my head if it wasn't attached on there. But we got the rosters now here, and we'll be able to at least call the West Carter names here. As that serve over by Greenup County falls in between two of the West Carter players, and so that will be 18-11 here. Served by Greenup County, clears the net. Good dive there by West Carter. Hit over by number 20, Gracie Bailey. And that's going to go down for a West Carter point. So on the hitting error there by Greenup County, West Carter will get the point and the ball back, and it will be Gracie Bailey back to serve here for the Lady Comets. And serve just a little short there, and point goes toward Greenup County. So 19-12 your score, as Greenup County getting another substitute in. And another one there is number 22 checks in for number 23. Of course, volleyball, a lot of the technical side or the clerical side is pretty important, as making sure that players check in for the correct player. As West Carter pops that one up and over and out of bounds, and so that will be match point now for Greenup County. As it is 20-12 here As we said, this is going to be best 2 out of 3 to 21, and you do have to win by 2. Greenup County gets the pop over. Good diving stop there by number 13, Peyton Lane. And that is going to be it as Greenup County wins set number 2 and ends up winning the match by a total of 2-0. And so as the teams get ready to shake hands here, we will go off the air briefly as we're going to reset back up and get ready for the A team here, which is going to be the main game. I guess you can say the B team is like the varsity or the JV squad, while the A team is like your varsity squad there as well. So B team is like the JV, and the A team is your varsity. So we'll go off the air briefly here, reset back up, and we will be back here momentarily